Hello, good evening. It is Thursday. Yesterday I submitted a progress report thingy-majig for my thesis, so we're now in the in-between, where I can't really work on it, because I'm waiting for feedback. Last two videos you saw me doing a bunch of granny stitch stuff, because I was reading for the thesis. I've since then finished both books, thank fuck, and I have written some additional stuff. Not happy with where I'm at, but I also still have, as of today, a literal entire month to fix that, so whatever. Since the last shawl that I showed you at the end of the previous update and today, I have made this. Another granny stitch shawl, because what else have I been doing the past 2 weeks? Writing my thesis, that's what. And then I've also started on this. This is a different green. This has like speckles in it, right? Okay. I also worked on this this morning in class, and then I ran out of yarn before the class was over, and I was so grumpy about it. Oh my god. But room clean. Waiting on thesis feedback. I have some other assignments to work on, but those are less scary, less holy shit fuck what the hell is going on, you know, less of that, which means we are having a nice little evening, and tomorrow is my day off, and then the day after I work again. I already hung out with friends a bit, and I worked on my cross stitch. That's a whole different thing. I'm gonna continue to crochet for a little bit right now. I'm gonna have my strawberry snacky. I got strawberries with yogurt. Nice. And we'll see what I get up to. Probably finish this shawl and then do literally anything else than a shawl. Wahoo. Okay, hi, it's now Friday. I'm sorry if you can hear the dryer. I had a chill morning. Hold up, I'm grabbing stuff. I did some little bird drawings. Little birds. And then my new supplies came in. So one of my friends is getting some lino print shirts for me, and he wanted to get me more supplies to make more lino prints as like a trade. So I have these two really fine tools, and they hold really nicely, and some new books. And I tested these because I wanted the finer tools with the smaller tips to carve on erasers, because I got a box of erasers. And then I can make really tiny stamps, and this is great. I'm very excited about it, and that's what I'm going to be doing now. Okay, so we had this one, right? But now we also have the same guy but smaller, a different even smaller guy, star that isn't attached to the big fella, and the little dots that aren't attached to the big fella. Oh right, and this eraser. Tested it with the cheap acrylic paint. Fun, epic, amazing. My neck hurts now from having bad posture while carving, so I'm gonna stop for today. Time to crochet. Oh right, I'm probably gonna still fit something onto these little corners. And this half. Okay, hi, it's Saturday morning. I have work in a bit, but first I have more crocheting to do. I ran out of the green and I decided I wanted a yellow border on it, so that's what I'm doing. I think I'm doing 3 rows. I'm not sure. I have another skein of it, so if I need that, that's possible. This yarn goes quite fast. It's like it's 50-gram skeins first off, and then it's slightly more dense than my other yarn of the same yarn weight. What weight is this? 4? 3. It's a 3 weight, but it feels more like a 4 to me. Anyway, that is to say, I absolutely run through these skeins of yarn, and that's very satisfying. But it's not a cost-effective yarn, so I would not be buying more of it probably. I do like it. The colors are fun. Okay, focus. Back to crafting. Bye-bye. Okay, it's finished. Oh, that's a comfy size. Yeah, nice. I'm not weaving in the ends right now. I don't want to do that before work. I still have a little while before I actually need to go to work, but I also don't know what I want to be working on. So I was thinking, instead of bringing yarn to work with me to make something on my lunch break, I could bring a book. Because I finished the reading that I had to do for my thesis. So now I can read something that I want to read, right? And bringing a physical book to work is nice. I remember doing that and liking it. So I'm gonna see if I have one. I know that I am in the somewhere, yeah, here it is. I'm in chapter 10 for this one. But this is quite a chunky one, and I think I want the satisfaction of starting a book today and then also finishing it today. So I'm gonna have a little look around. Okay, I'm assuming you've never seen my bookshelf in detail, but this is the manga. This is sparking my interest because I read the actual book version of this recently, and I would like to reread Death Note because I was talking about it yesterday a lot. We have classics and like poetry, and then just regular books. And then we have young adult and the Warrior Cats double stacked pile. And of course a bunch of stuff that I keep on here. Yeah. I grabbed this. It's 150 pages. That should be doable in today, maybe a little bit of tomorrow. It's about a guy with issues and birds. Yeah, I also grabbed my bookmark. Wait, hold up. Okay, so I don't read a lot of physical books because I have an e-reader, and that's infinitely more convenient, sadly. But I have this really cute bookmark from I'll put the name on the screen. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a cute bookmark and I would like to use it. I also have a bookmark that one of my friends made me, but that's currently in a poetry collection to like mark a poem I wanted to use for something. And I have a lot of Pokemon cards that I use as bookmarks. Hee. Yeah, book. I'll be bringing this to work with me, and I'm gonna chill downstairs right now for a minute so Neo has some attention before I go to work. Because I feel bad when I hang out in my room and she's downstairs, right? Okay, hi, I'm home from work and I've had dinner and all of that stuff. This is how far I am in the book. It's a pretty speedy read, I guess. Not much is actually happening, but I do find it interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna try and finish that when I go to bed, but it's not going to bedtime yet. It's weaving in ends time and then deciding on what my next project is going to be. I have no clue yet. I kind of did not think about that at work. Whoops. Alright, the answer to the mystery project. I've started a granny stitch raglan. Ran out of the scrap yarn that I started it with. I'm not sure if I actually have enough of this yarn left over to make it. I did have more than I thought. We'll see. We'll see. I'm making it until it connects on the armpits, and then I'm doing the sleeves first, so that if I don't have enough, I can make it cropped. Yeah, that's a smart solution. But that's it for today. I'm going to bed and read my book. Good night. Hi, good morning. I finished the book last night. It was strange, and I don't really get it, I think. But I did enjoy reading it. That's a thing I have with a lot of like Japanese contemporary literature. I don't get it. I had that with Diary of a Void too, where I was like, wait, hold up, so what actually happened? But very interesting. Very strange fella. Today I would like to read more because I felt really good about finishing a book that I wasn't forced to read. And I'm in the middle of, not in the middle, not even nearly in the middle, but I'm at chapter 10 for this book. And I remember really liking this book. But this is a physical book with very small letters, and that makes it hard to read while crocheting. And I want to crochet. Like, this doesn't stay open. It's too big for that. But I do also have the ebook version of this book. So I'm opening that on my laptop, and then I'm doing the old granny stitch and read on my laptop thing again. And it's gonna be fun today. Wahoo. Okay, so we have one finished sleeve, and then the other side where I'm working on the sleeve. Hello, I finished the sweater at a good crop height. And then I had yarn left over, so I made a little silly thingamajig. And it's finished now. Wow. I sure made that in a weekend, and that shawl somewhere in the pile here. I rummaged through my handmaids to see if I could plan a video with that, but you'll see that some other time. Yeah, I think that's it for this week. This sweater's cool. I'm happy I made it. I should make more of this style of sweater. Or well, I really shouldn't, because I have a fuck ton of sweaters. But also it's fun to make. It's also a little warm. It's definitely too late in the season for me to be wearing this right now. I'll figure out an excuse to make more stuff soon. Thank you for joining. See ya. Bye.